Today we're gonna make a vinyl banner sign, and we're gonna show you a hack that we learned to improvise and that can also help you save money. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if you are new to this channel. So let's begin. First of all, vinyl banners is the second most profitable item that you can make on your vinyl decal business, because if it's customized, which we will do today, you can sell it for a better price. All the tools that you see us use for this episode, you will find them on the description of this video or on the first comment. Customized vinyl banners, depending on the size, can run between $13 to $15 per square foot. And for you to be able to make this type of signs, you will need a computer and also software to vectorize your logos, which is CorelDRAW 6, the one that we use, the CM3 to cut your designs, and the GRAPHTEC CE6060 for our vinyl cutter. And the type of vinyl that we most of the time use is the Oracle 651. And to transfer the decal into the surface, we're gonna use the Art-Tape Clear Choice AT75. And as you're watching, this is how we usually apply our on transfer, since there's plenty of us guys around. But if you work alone from home and you don't have enough hands to help you, you can apply your own transfer with the application rollers that you are watching here. You can get it through the links below. And after we have all the designs ready, it is time to cut the customized banner. And the first thing we're gonna do is to unfold the banner roll, which you can also get through the links below, and then trace with a pen a line on the desired size. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is not the best way to do a big sign like this one, but for those that know us, we don't have or set obstacles in our way. If we have any means or any tools to do it, we will do so. And then now, after we cut the desired size, we're gonna apply the metal grommets or eyelets, whatever you want to call this. And how the way you apply it is you place the flat one into the flat surface and the one with the bulge on the one that there's a bulge on it. And then you're gonna put enough pressure and you're gonna mark a dot with the pen on the desired place where you want to place your metal grommet, and just put enough pressure, and so easy. This hack will help you save more money so you can make more money. And I know it's more labor, but when you are making custom size vinyl banners, you have to learn how to apply your own metal grommets, because you will have to get the roll that does not have any metal grommets. But in the end, you can make more money for custom size vinyl banners. Another hack for your vinyl decal business is, if you don't have a vinyl cutter that's big enough to make signs this big, you can use the registration marks to put them all together, kind of like a puzzle. And the best way to apply big decals or long decals that consist of only letters and numbers, the best way to do it is by cutting them into sections. So if you are doing a big vinyl banner like this one and you're doing it by yourself, the best way to do it is this way, cutting them into sections, and cut them as many sections as you want or you can, so that way you can focus on one section, apply it into the surface. And now the way we apply the vinyl into the surface to avoid leaving too many bubbles is by doing side to side, and you can do it with confidence and non-stop, so that way you avoid leaving too much air into the transfer, and that will prevent from leaving too many bubbles on your decal. You can also do this process wet application or wet method by applying some rapid tack, but you just gotta keep in mind that if you do the wet application, it might leave some bubbles, and you don't have to worry about them because within time they will disappear. But since there was plenty of us, we did this process dry application. Now here's a closer look on how we applied vinyl into a surface by using the squeegee side to side in order for you to avoid leaving too many bubbles. Now here's how the banner is supposed to look after we finish. It is time to now remove the transfer, and the way we do it is by removing this carefully. Even if it was applied dry, do not get confident that it's going to stick really well into the surface, because if you remove it too hard or too fast, especially when you use a high tag transfer like the AT75, the sticker might come off. So be very careful when you remove the transfer and when you use the AT75. Now we're going to expose the registrations and try to match one side first, then focus on the other side. Just get it as close as you can, so that way we can put together all the colors. And once we finish doing this middle section, we can do the registrations below that you will see in a moment. So that way we put together all the pieces. Now we're gonna cut into sections and focus on one side first, since this is a big design. And the way we're gonna do it is by putting 2 pieces of duct tape in the center and cut with the cutting knife that you can also get through the links below, to avoid leaving too much paper residue, because as you know, paper residue can be very bad for decals. And then we're gonna focus on one side and apply it, as you know, side to side. And then we're gonna remove the duct tape and focus on the other side. Since this is a solid design, we cannot cut it into sections like we do with letters or numbers. So this is the best way to apply a design like this. And again, you can also do it with application, but since there's plenty of us, we're gonna do it dry application. And now we're gonna focus on the other side and do the same process. In the past, we have promoted vinyl banners made with a Cameo 4, which is a 12-inch vinyl cutter. But unfortunately, the reality is that you cannot make solid designs like this one with such a small vinyl cutter. You will need a bigger vinyl cutter like the GRAPHTEC, the Titan, or any other vinyl cutter that's bigger than 24 inches. Because the bigger the vinyl cutter, the bigger signs you can make and more money, of course. When we finish applying the middle section, then we can use the registrations below to do the same process. But first we must remove the transfer, and again, do it carefully. Once we finish, then we can expose the registration marks and do the same process as we did in the middle section. Just expose them and then try to match as close as you can, then cut them into sections. Then after you finish, we can finally remove the registrations and just do it carefully, peel off, and as you're watching, it did not scratch the surface. And now here's the final result. Thank you guys. Hopefully you gathered some new information with these hacks. And if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe. And if you like to start your decal business, you can get all the stuff below on the links on the first comment or on the description. Thank you. We will see you again on the next episode.